600,000 U.S. manufacturing jobs are going unfilled today. Certifications are an important step in getting unemployed Americans back to work and to maintaining the competitiveness of our manufacturing economy.
The more certifications, the more education, the more people are trained for the modern workforce, the better. And the more that it's funded, the more likely it is that it will continue to grow in the future.
The days of going into a manufacturing plant and being hired for your brawn are really past.
From 2000 to 2006, finding good skilled workers was not a problem, even with the unemployment rates at 4.5% locally. Coming out of the recession, the story changed. Many different reasons for that, many speculation as to what maybe caused that change, but for sure we noticed a change, and so did our customers and other local manufacturers. At that point in time, we then started to realize the value of an Ivy Tech. And the value of an Ivy Tech was that we, as I mentioned earlier, we're focused on our day-to-day activities. We're focused on supplying the product to our customer that they need. And therefore, for us to try to come up with an education system, to try to develop these things, to do web research, to talk to them, it's nice to lay it off to the people that do this as experts. There's a lot of countries that have invested heavily in the education of their skilled workers. The US perhaps hasn't done that, and now the reliance is falling on the companies, and I think the companies will only be able to do that for so long before the costs of doing such becomes too burdensome for them to be able to continue operation.
It's impressive to us when a student does it in high school, because it's hard. Anything that we can do that increases the education and the ability for current and future employees to learn, and to learn what an advanced manufacturing environment is, will just make America more competitive.
By completing that program, Nanshan understands that the candidate that is arriving to us has already gained some valuable experience and knowledge about elements that they will become exposed to every day in the manufacturing site.
But what CPD does is produce a fantastic foundation and the key disciplines that you need when you come into the factory.
Ivy Tech is our complete partner with MSSC. They do it for us. They either do it with our current workforce or they do it in the high schools. Things like MSSC would not work without Ivy Tech.
And the US has a growing demand for the folks that can make things, and we need to encourage that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with working in a factory. There's nothing wrong with working in a factory environment. It's well paid, they're safe. It's not like the days of old, and so we have to encourage our young people today that there should be some pride in making things and not just shifting things around the country that have been made by other people.